Next. Okay. Well, we got a couple of like easy jobs here. I mean, even the jobs that we can't do just yet are still looking kind of easy. Not super thrilled about having to work on a DeLorean, but we do what is asked of us. So, brake problems and gearbox faults. That's fine. Let's look at the Maserati, which is not a Mazda or whatever we were working on before. Mercedes-Benz automobile. A Cadillac. That's a different car. But as I was just talking about referential humor, I use it all the time. I think it's just it's easy. Whatever. Oh, ew. All right. First look. Is I got distracted by my phone, which is again an inappropriate thing to do at work. Okay, outside of the car, not super big on the color. This sort of like, I think they were trying to go for like a gold sort of thing, but I don't. It's off. The faux like pleather is bad. The wheel looks fine, but everything else, wood paneling, no. Brake problems, just a few, and then gearbox faults, just the one. But the threshold is 88%, so everything is going to be really easy to identify. So let's just go ahead and identify it. We're not going to take off the hood because because I don't want to accidentally sell it. All right, so we get some ABS action in here. That's probably where those bolts are. Okay. Gearbox. Where is the gearbox? All right, well, it looks like it's not the gearbox proper, so we're going to have to raise up the car and take out the drive shaft and snap it in half, and then get to the I can see like the kind of the pads, and the brakes are bad. I mean, with how many parts were bad on that work order, it's probably going to be most of the brake system needs to be replaced. Okay. What are you still attached to? The starter. Or is that the starter, or is that the... Yeah, it is the starter. I know car. Alright. The further back into the gearbox, the more expensive the part is. And it looks like we're going pretty far back here. So clutch pressure plate, you're not it. I guess we're not going that far back, because it's just this piece, which is the clutch plate. Okay, great. It's looking like we are going to have to remove every single... I can see a little bit of rust right there. We're going to have to remove every wheel. Rim. If this were a speed run. If I were a speedrunner, but I don't have the temperament to do it. I think I have too nice of a personality. Was that too like on the nose? Too salient of a point? That the sort of people who are predisposed to get into speed running are not necessarily the types of people who have a good, full, kind personalities. It's kind of full of salt and vinegar today, I think. I hate these rims, by the way. End of point. Alright, so that was a bunch of discs and pads and calipers. I think we got them all. Yeah. Alright, so 2 calipers, 3 pads. Let's just go here. And it was an ABS module. Okay. Module, 2 calipers, both types of pads, or discs, and then 3 pads. And then in the gearbox, we had the clutch plate. It's not a very, like, super profitable job, but, you know, we do what we can. Oh, give me 1 second. Okay, let's replace some car. We'll get... Yeah, let's do this. Why not? We'll do some mismatch. 88% was still pretty good. Okay. Brake disc. Regular non-ventilated disc. If I can maybe look at the part of the car that I'm working on. Stuck. This is also a very good song. Alright. Front of the car now. Yep. Pads, I guess, yeah. Both of these are getting good pads and good calipers. I guess before we went back to the... Well, no, because we need to be in the front to do the gearbox stuff. And we should be able to just sort of reach our... spectrally reach to the back of the car to reattach all the bolts on the drive shaft. Ventilated disc. It's so confusing. Like the threshold, everything in this car is pristine, but then that brake disc was at 0%. Ventilated brake disc. Brake disc ventilated. I don't think that order necessarily matters there. I think you would understand either way if I said ventilated brake disc or brake disc ventilated. Royal you, I'm assuming somebody who has the same like life experiences as me, so boy, it's kind of hard working in a car mechanic shop in 2015, huh? I'm making it hard on myself, actually. This is the sort of thing where I need to be like easy on myself. Maybe I just need to have like a little sit down with car mechanic head of HR simulator. Yeah, just sort of talk, just get things like out in the air. Maybe divest my personal feelings from this character that I've created. This should be the last thing I have to do for this car. It feels like it should have been a quicker job, but we listened to a few different songs. It's kind of like when you're showering and you have the radio going and you've listened to like 6 songs and it's just like, how am I not done showering yet? Again, my life experience, but I don't like where the ABS module is placed in this car because the air filter is just right in the way. It would be great if I could just take out the air filter, kind of the full thing all at once. But I think that's everything. Yeah, everything we got left is at 0 or low percent. Yeah, great. That's somehow a $2,400 job, despite just being all bright. I guess, you know what, the ABS module, that was the bulk of that expense. Everything is good. Easy. Do we want to try to fix some of this? Okay. Something. 174. You know, every little like repair we do helps make up for our mistake earlier. So, oh, we got to be at. We're just shy of the 7K. When we do this loud exhaust, that's going to get us there. So let's just do this car really quick. A Salem Spectre Fastback. I mean, the back is kind of like that's interesting. I'm curious. I kind of like what this color looks like. From, again, having not seen the car just yet. Drop. Yeah, okay, I like the color. Hate the steering wheel. It's a 2-door, so that just makes it a hassle for anybody else to sit in the back. Wood paneling is not great. This looks like it's an older car. But the color of it is very modern, I think. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know if I've ever actually seen a Salem car in real life before. I like the reflection off the yellow on the ground. That's pretty cool. Okay. Nope. 4 things wrong with the exhaust. That's easy. What was our threshold? 71%. So we're still going to be able to tell pretty easy. Let's just take a look at this really quick, just in case it's like an intake manifold issue. It does not appear so let's just go ahead and lift the car. All right. I mean, if I had to pick out 4 parts really quick, it would be this one, this one, and this one. Yep, those would be the ones. Okay. So, exhaust. We're looking for some OHV stuff. So we have a front exhaust pipe, OHV. We got a middle muffler, and a rear muffler, OHV. 2 of them. This is Take Me Home Tonight. Great. All right, you're cured. Easy. How do I send this car back? Quit pressing the wrong buttons. That's what a speed run looks like. I cannot repair any of these parts, so we will just go ahead and sell them all. They're all kind of low percent anyway. Now we're at 7K experience. So let's just go ahead and get fast unbolting here, because this is going to tremendously make these jobs better and easier and nicer. Okay, we cannot work on the DeLorean still. We cannot work on the Del Rey Imperator. So I guess we're going to work on another Maserati, a Sebring, like the reference Michael Scott, The Office. And then this truck has a lot of things wrong with it. That's going to be exciting. Let's do the Maserati. Okay, first glance, it's kind of like a red clay sort of color. Not necessarily against it. I don't like the inside. This like sandy, like as if I'm in a desert. At least it's not wood paneling, but I would get a different. I would make my car look different. Fix any running gear problems. Controlling car feels loose. Low exhaust and gearbox problems. Again, I would consider taking this to the drive track, but 80% threshold here. That means that we're going to be able to identify anything that has any bit of rust. What is our money dollar situation at? 24. We're still shy of the 30 that I'd like to have before getting this. I mean, I guess 25 would be fine because then we'd still have 10,000 left over, just in case we get like a car, a work order that's just like my whole stuff is just bad and wrong, and I need you to fix it. I mean, there was enough. Oh, look how much faster this unbolting is. This is divine. This is going to make much of this the many videos worth of recording that I've got planned for this series go much faster and easier and better and nicer. Is that a steering rack issue? Hello. Is that a gearbox issue? Hello. Money. Everything else was... I see, I just looked at that. Yeah, these are running gear. Exhaust. So there's going to be one more exhaust part that's bad, and there it is, the middle muffler. I'm going to take this off while we're up here, just in case we can't while the car is raised. The starter there. That's just a quick little insight that I had. Get this bad muffler. I just clicked on it. How can I not remove it? Thank you. This is a leaf spring car, and I can see that both of the kind of like this isn't called a leaf spring, but the deal or whatever is bad. Let's just work in the back for a little bit. I think that would be fun to do. That rubber bushing is good, but this rubber bushing is bad. Move this U-bolt. Move this U-bolt. And this plate, and this steel. I don't think we need to remove the tires for this car. I would love to be able to look at the... Alright, fine. Start with the U-bolts. This is just going so much smoother and faster and easier and handsomer. Both of the rubber bushings actually on this side seem fine. Alright, I think that's everything for the back side of the car, except for removing the drive shaft, which I forgot about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Gearbox. Gearbox is usually 6 bolts. Oh, this one's just 5. I'm going to guess that this cap is bad, and then this clutch pressure plate is bad. I think it was just 3 parts wrong with the gearbox. Yep, we got the exhaust. Alright, now we just kind of work on the front of the car here. I hated that rim kind of like cap. Okay. I think the whole like steering rack system, like these tie rods look bad. The sway bar, like system all looks bad also. Oh, look at that rubber bushing. You can't hide that from me. That came out so fast. Fast unbolting is really, other than the tablet, I think, I still think the tablet is the most important to remove first, or to get first, because the efficiency that grants you is tremendous. But really, like, I should have prioritized, this is my mistake, I should have prioritized fast unbolting. I just got like a sudden urge to play Plants vs. Zombies 2. Like, it feels like literally out of nowhere. There was just like this sudden, like, very strong thought. I haven't played that game in years. I stopped playing it because I got so obsessed with it that I burnt some popcorn in the microwave. It was just like, this game is just too much. Plants vs. Zombies 1 is better, but... Alright, we got all the things. You want to join me on this journey? How many things do you think are... Were both plates bad? Here, let's take a look at this. Leaf spring plate, leaf spring plate. Okay, so both the plates were bad. So that appears to be both inner tie rods. Leaf spring plate, steering rack is not on here. Sway bar front end link B is on both. Okay, and there's only 2 sway bar front end link Bs. I held up 4 fingers there, but my camera's not on. Okay, so the only thing that is duplicate looks to be the leaf spring plate. So let's just go buy some stuff then. We'll start with sway. Why is my caps lock on? Sway. Sway bar B. And sway bar front end link. Okay, we need leaf spring, 2 springs, 2 plates, I believe just a single bolt. Leaf. A leaf spring plate, another leaf spring plate, and a leaf spring bolt. Alright. Tie rods, 1 outer, 2 inner. Okay. And we'll get the, let's just get the steering rack while I'm thinking of it. Steering. $800. That's good. Alright, we need rear shock absorber and an upper suspension arm. Rear shock absorber. B. Rear shock absorber B. And an upper suspension arm. And then we need 2 rubber bushings and 1 small rubber bushing. Okay. Then we need exhaust manifold I6. Exhaust manifold I6. And then middle, just a regular old middle muffler. Middle. Okay. And then finally we need a clutch pressure plate, clutch release bearing, pressure plate, release bearing, and I4 RWD. Pressure plate, release bearing, gearbox, I4 RWD. Not the most expensive gearbox. That would go to the V8 4x4, which I believe is a truck part. Okay, I think we bought everything, so let's put everything back. Or in for the first time. The joke that I make every single time, unintentionally, because my brain is bad. Excuse me. I need to put in the upper suspension arm, I guess on the other side. The rims are not in great condition. I mean, relative, again, to everything else. Like, if it's at 80%, it's fine. Oh, over on this side, I still need to put in that 1 pixel of a rubber bushing. Okay. I wonder if there is a speedrun of this game. Like, what would be the goal? Is it like you're just speedrunning until you can get to like purchasing parking? Is this the opportunity for me to create a speedrun category? I was just like slamming speedrunners for having bad personalities. I think that's just like my, again, I can only speak from really my life experience. I have been like trying to watch more streamers. One of my really good friends, FSSzilla, has done a lot of streaming. I have thought about it. I just don't think it's for me, both like as a watcher and a player. I just don't think it's for me. This is just all I really got to say about it. But I have tried to like I learn new, like find streamers to watch, because it is kind of easy for me like during the workday to just put on like a long stream and just have like some background noise. I don't have to participate in the chat because it's just a VOD, as they call it, a video on demand. So like I've tried, but several of the ones that I have found have all just like had kind of fragile egos, and they get kind of frustrated really easily, and that just sort of like when that happens, it really kind of makes the stream not comfortable to watch. Did I miss oh, the manifolds? Yeah. And the gearbox. Whatever. Navigate me to the front, please. Thank you. Have to remember to put on the starter when I lower the car. That's a note to myself. Okay. Gearbox. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Why do you think that one only needs 5? This is an opportunity for you to answer. That's probably fine. How about back here? 1, 2, 3. Great. I think that's everything on the bottom of the car. Yep, I just have to put down the manifolds and the starter, which is all up here. I also did not comment about how the hood of this car goes the wrong way, because I didn't notice until just now. I mean, this like fast unbolting, it's just like a single flick of the wrist to get everything all into place, although then stuff looks like it's in and then you miss it. Alright, and there's the starter, which was not a problem, but oh, are we good? Everything I have in here is bad. Everything I have in here is good. $5,300. And that job, I feel like, went way faster than many of the others. Goodbye. Alright. Nope. Nope. Okay. Nope. I'm going for it. I broke everything. I broke every single part. 60%. Whatever. Just get it out of my garage.